When you look online for the best places to live in San Diego, California, in most of the articles and also in YouTube videos, you're going to find the same names. For example, Hillcrest, Carlsbad, La Jolla, and many more. But there's one name that in the whole list stands out. And if you decide to move here, you're going to be glad you did. I am, of course, talking about Clairemont. For those who don't know, I'm Don Pelletier. I'm the owner and the broker at the Don Pelletier Group. While I routinely cover 67 different communities, throughout all of greater San Diego to help my clients, I began my career in Clairemont. And personally, I've sold over 1,100 homes in just the Clairemont and 𝐕𝐢𝐝 areas alone. But what, where, and how is Clairemont? Well, by the end of this video, this won't be a question, as I've spoken to the locals, I've checked out some hotspots, I've done the research to uncover Clairemont's secrets, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how Clairemont is different from some of the other San Diego communities that you may be more familiar with, why it's one of the best places to live in San Diego, and explore the robust real estate market here as well. Well, at the end of this, I'm going to share a bonus tip with you that I think is certain to make you thank me, especially if you like the outdoors. But first, before moving to Clairemont, you need to understand what Clairemont is and how it actually came about. Clairemont, also called Clairemont Mesa, is a neighborhood in San Diego, and it's about roughly 81,600 people live here, and it covers an area of around 13 square miles. Clairemont's bordered by highways and neighborhoods. Interstate 805, for example, to the east, Interstate 5 to the west, 52 freeway to the north, and Linda Vistas to the south. The community, of course, has several smaller neighborhoods within it too, such as North Clairemont, Clairemont Mesa East, Clairemont Mesa West. Some people mix Bay Park in there, but I'll leave it at 𝐕𝐢𝐝. But how did such a community come into existence? Well, it's a long history, so I should keep it short. Long before Clairemont became the neighborhood we know of today, the 𝐕𝐢𝐝 Indians, or people, called this land home. Then in 1542, Spanish explorers arrived, and by 1769, they built one of California's first missions nearby. Years later, in 1872, Judge Hyde was one of the first settlers here, starting a farm in Tecolote Canyon. So fast forward now to the 1950s. Developers Carlos Tavares and Lou Bergner, they dreamed of a new kind of community. In fact, they named it Clairemont, after Tavares' wife, Claire. And they built winding streets with views over Mission Bay, homes, schools, and even the very first Price Club, which later, of course, became Costco, sprang up, making Clairemont a place where families could settle in, a quiet and scenic part of San Diego that's close to everything. But what is it that makes this community not make the top 5, top, or 10 lists? How Clairemont's different from other San Diego neighborhoods? Well, to really understand this, you need to understand something that is called neophobia. It's basically the fear of trying something new or different, out of the ordinary. And this is, I think, one of the primary reasons why Clairemont doesn't typically make it, the big list of the best places to be. But you can't just hear about Clairemont often, and as a result, you're not likely to explore it. But what is it that makes Clairemont different? Unlike the busier, touristy parts of greater San Diego, Clairemont has kind of like a calm, laid-back atmosphere. People are friendly, and anyone looking for a quieter life would enjoy it, which is probably the result of being so underrated. Its location is absolutely perfect too. Living here means you're just a really short drive away from the beach, downtown San Diego, and it's arguably one of the very best locations in all of San Diego County. I mean, there's 4 freeways that I mentioned that pass through it, so it's easy to, plan a fun outing, giving you easy commute to work. You have the best of both worlds, a relaxed neighborhood and a beautiful city close by. People in Clairemont tend to be very friendly, and the neighborhood itself is designed to feel very welcoming. The streets are curvy, they're lined with lots of green spaces, so it doesn't really feel like the usual grid of city streets that you find in the core neighborhoods. This setup makes Clairemont feel safe and cozy, where neighbors can connect and enjoy outdoor spaces, including hiking many of the local trails throughout all of the canyons in the area. So with its peaceful vibe, central location, and inviting community, Clairemont really does stand out from a lot of the other San Diego neighborhoods or locations. It truly is a perfect place for those who, they just want to balance life between quiet home life, the excitement of the city close by. And now, I know what you're thinking. That's great and all, but still, what made me call it one of the best places when clearly there are better options? It's a fair question. Why Clairemont is one of the best places to live in San Diego? Well, there's one major reason I think why Clairemont is a big pick for me, but I'll get into that later. First, let's understand why it certainly makes the top list. Clairemont has everything that you could ever want in a place to live. I mean, you've got parks, you've got good schools, you've got friendly cafes, and Clairemont, again, has a warm and welcoming vibe. It feels just right, it's very unpretentious. Neighborhood surrounded by nature, making it perfect for anyone who loves the outdoors. In fact, there's plenty of parks like the South Clairemont Recreation Center, which on an annual basis, they host the Clairemont Family Day. This fun event families look forward to. It brings the whole neighborhood and community together with car shows, there's pony rides, and there's local entertainment as well. Plus, there's lots of walking trails and green spaces where people can relax and enjoy the fresh air almost the entire year. Families love Clairemont also because it's got good schools, community centers, Schools like Clairemont High offer, for example, has really increased their academics these past years, and there's many activities for students helping them to learn and grow. There's also community centers with programs and events that bring neighbors together. These centers also build kind of a friendly, close-knit community feel where people feel like they belong and they can also have the opportunity to meet new friends. In Clairemont, everyone is welcome and there's always something happening to bring people together. Lots of outdoor activities. Another thing that makes Clairemont special is its local cafes and hangout spots. Places like, just off the top, Clairemont Coffee are perfect for grabbing a drink and meeting up with neighbors and just hanging out for a bit. These small local businesses, they make the neighborhood feel warm and inviting. And because Clairemont is actually close to all the major highways that I mentioned previously, along with the beach and downtown San Diego, it's so easy to get wherever you need to go. With its beautiful nature, its strong schools, friendly spots to gather, Clairemont truly does offer just a little bit of everything about San Diego. It's a wonderful place to call home. But there is one major reason which I still have to reveal. The amenities that I just mentioned to you, they're available everywhere. I mean, frankly, this isn't enough for people to say, oh, I think I'm gonna go to Clairemont and you convinced me to move here. But still, people move here and there's a big reason for that. Clairemont is a great spot for people looking to buy a home in San Diego without paying super high prices like some of the communities I mentioned earlier. I mean, compared to other neighborhoods, homes here are actually more affordable, but they still come with all the good stuff like local parks, shops, and easy access to everything the city has to offer. The average home price right now is $1,014,000, which is a good sign since the market has been growing steadily here. This means buying a home here could be a really solid choice if you're looking for value in a nice community. Homes in Clairemont, they also come in many different styles. You've got, of course, tons of mid-century houses, new townhomes, and this mix lets people, and buyers I should say, pick the fit that's going to be in line with their budget and their lifestyle. Some homes are perfect for family, while others actually work much better for singles or couples. It's this variety that people really tend to love. You get to match what they need in their next home with their finances. Investing in Clairemont, super promising as the area continues to grow. Home prices in Clairemont have been going up, showing an appreciation rate of about 8.6% most recently, which means property values are most often on the rise here based on the location. There's also new developments happening right now, like the construction of affordable apartments, which is going to provide homes for seniors, families, and also people with special needs. These new additions, they help improve the neighborhood overall and make Clairemont an even more appealing place to live and invest in. Overall, Clairemont's real estate market offers affordability, growth, welcome community, making it really a great choice for many home buyers and investors alike. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Now, I have a bonus tip for you, especially if you like the outdoors, you'll like this. There's many hidden trails in a lot of those neighborhoods throughout all of greater San Diego. Many are secrets, and these paths lead to amazing scenic spots where you can enjoy beautiful views without all the normal crowds. People love these secret trails because they're peaceful and they let you experience the best of Clairemont like an insider. Next time you're out exploring, keep an eye out for these pathways. They're hidden all throughout the neighborhoods. If you just want a quiet walk or soak in the views, give them a try and enjoy Clairemont like a local. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I want to see more content like this. Click on the boxes on your screen to watch more. Once again, I'm Don Pelletier. I'm a realtor here in San Diego, California. If you're thinking about moving, buying, or selling in the San Diego market, and you want some real expert advice, check out my contact information in the description box below. If you'd like to stay updated also on the San Diego real estate market, I do market updates every month. I talk about different communities. You can receive valuable insights about living in this beautiful, amazing city. So just make sure to subscribe, follow me here and all across my socials. Thank you again for tuning in. See you in the next video. Take care.